Entry from the Personal Journal of Drive, Alan Cartwright. You shouldn't hear this, but we were wrong. We thought the scariest secret of SCP-134 was what was in her eyes. But the real horror is why we were forbidden to look there. Welcome to CP-00X, a place where we uncover the most guarded secrets of the CP Foundation. Today, we are analyzing the file of a safe class object that caused one of the most fierce internal conflicts in the history of the organization. This is not a story about a monster that broke free. This is a story about knowledge so dangerous that the Foundation decided to voluntarily blind itself. Watch this video to the end, and you will understand why sometimes the safest solution is not to know the truth, and what an unthinkable choice lies behind the simple containment protocol of SCP-134. It all started quietly at an orphanage in Yokohama, Japan. Foundation agents discovered a little girl of Asian appearance. The reason for the call was an anomaly of the eyes. During the initial examination, it was established the girl was completely blind, but her eye sockets did not contain standard biological components. Instead, there was perfect darkness, in which clusters of light were located, exactly replicating known and unknown astronomical objects. Spectral analysis showed the presence of exotic materials. It was not a drawing, it was a real, living universe in miniature. Initially, the object was assigned the class safe, but everything changed during Incident 13401. A junior research fellow violated the protocol and looked into the eyes of CP-134 without protection. He did not scream, he just froze for 17 seconds. After that, his mind was irreversibly damaged. He described the birth and death of billions of suns simultaneously. His brain tried to process an unimaginable amount of information, which led to complete cognitive overload. It is a direct, unfiltered data transmission channel, deadly to the human mind. But the real problem wasn't that. The greatest threat came from the question she raised within the Foundation. CP-134 file split the organization. On the one hand, the research department and, according to rumors, some members of the O5 Council. They didn't see a child, but a key, a Rosetta Stone for the entire universe. Answers to questions about dark matter, the origin of life, other realities. It was all there, behind a single glance. They lobbied for experiments, even using D-class personnel to map these in their worlds. Their motto, knowledge above all. And on the other hand, the ethics committee and ordinary employees who worked with the object. They didn't see an object, but a small, lonely girl locked in a concrete box. A girl who once asked her psychologist,
"Are the real stars as beautiful as the ones inside me?"
This question put an end to the arguments. How can you use as a tool someone who possesses such pure human curiosity? In the face of such an existential impasse, the Foundation made an unprecedented decision. It is documented as Protocol Blind Care. So, let us summarize. The eyes of CP-134 are a direct window into real space. Direct gaze causes irreversible cognitive overload and madness. The Foundation was faced with a choice between gaining boundless knowledge and preserving humanity towards the object. The Foundation chose humanity. Any experiments involving direct observation were prohibited. The main task was to ensure a comfortable and safe life for the child, completely ignoring her anomaly. We have fulfilled the promise made at the beginning. Now you know that the Foundation has decided to contain not a monster. It has decided to contain itself, its insatiable and destructive pursuit of knowledge. Thank you for your attention to this case. This was a report on the SCP-134 file. Subscribe to the channel and activate notifications so you don't miss the next report on the object. Until the next recording, end of communication.